I challenge you to find me an Icelander who does not believe in elves and hidden people. My name is Inga-Lísa and I was raised in Iceland, a country where even the national crest shows trolls and guardian spirits. My grandmother told me tales of the hidden friends that lived in a rock near her farm, which she played with when she was little, under strict instructions from her mother never ever to enter the fairy rocks, because she might never be able to come out again. We Icelanders take our hidden people seriously, and more than half of the nation still believes that we share our island with them. Construction people and road builders are often diverted from their plans by angry fairy people, who will cause all sorts of mayhem, such as breaking down engines and causing injuries to the workers if their homes are disturbed. People such as Erla Stefánsdóttir, who can see the fairies and talk to them, are called in to negotiate with them. She has written books about them with her own illustrations. She has drawn out maps of towns to show where they live and is known as a bit of an authority on the hidden people in Iceland. My daughter Sunneva and her friend Asra went around and spoke to people that know all about the hidden people.
I'm Sunneva and I'm Asra, and we're going to find out about hidden people in Iceland. This is where Unna lives, and she's written a book about hidden people in Iceland. Why did you become interested about writing about elves?
One of the reasons was that when I was a little girl, I spent a lot of time with my grandmother, and she believed in the hidden people and the elves. My grandmother and I would stay, look out of the window for a long time, because then it was believed that the elves were moving, and they were moving from one hill to another. I think a lot of fairies live in this hill, just behind my house here. And twice it has happened that I have lost my keys there. Once playing in the snow with my daughter, and once just sitting in the summer. And then suddenly the keys are in a different place, but still I find them.
Do you think the fairies have a message for us?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think the message they have for us is to protect nature and not think twice before we make any changes.
What kind of people see elves?
All kinds of people. We call them seers, and they are just normal people. They have this gift that they can see more than we do. All the people I have talked to, even if I cannot see them, when I talk to these people, I believe what they are saying, because I can feel they are telling the truth.
We're going to talk to a lady who's called Þórunn, and she knows all about hidden people in Iceland.
Is it true that you can see elves?
Yes, it's true. And I recognized about 7 years old that I was playing with elves or other beings.
How do you talk to them?
Well, we communicate mostly through the mind. Sometimes when I'm alone, when nobody else can hear me, then I talk up loud. That's more for my pleasure than theirs.
What do they eat?
They make their own food. They don't have stores or anything like that.
Are there different types of elves, and what do they look like?
There are many kinds of elves. This is the size of the normal flower elf. If the flower is bigger, it can be a little bit bigger, but if the flower is smaller, old but smaller.
Do we have trolls?
Yeah, not many. I have seen one.
And what are they like?
She said to me, he just was like this, he said, "What are you doing here? This is my place." And he was just like a naughty boy.
Are there some good elves and are there some bad elves?
Well, I have only come in contact with good elves.
Do they borrow things from your house?
Oh yes, they do. He is taking things, I think it's more for curiosity, and sometimes he simply, I think, forgets to let me have it back.
Do the hidden people have a message for us?
Yes, they have, and They want us to respect the earth and every possible being, not just each other and them, but also give back what we take from the earth. Just don't destroy things.
It's not just in Iceland and Norway and Sweden and Denmark where you can see fairies. They're everywhere. So take a closer look at the bottom of your garden and see what you can find.